In all four nations of the United Kingdom, the polling stations have been relatively busy, and soon we'll have the voters' verdict. It's the biggest test of public opinion before the next general election, so stay with us for the results. Boris Johnson, voting in Westminster today with the family dog Dylan, has had a testing time with Partygate, the war in Ukraine, of course, the COVID crisis. Does he still have the voters' trust? Does he still have that winning touch? Sir Keir Starmer, voting in North London today, became Labour leader by promising to rebuild the party after the Corbyn years. Last year's council elections were disappointing for Labour, so he needs a stronger showing this year. First Minister of Scotland voting in Glasgow today. The votes will be counted tomorrow in local elections in Scotland and Wales, and the results should be a valuable guide to the state of the parties there. Tomorrow too will bring the verdict of voters in Northern Ireland, where Sinn Féin are hoping to top the poll for the first time in history, giving them the power to nominate a First Minister at Stormont. All that is tomorrow, as I said. Tonight, we have thousands of council seats being fought in England, dozens of local authorities. And the counting is already underway, and we have reporters at all the key contests. And we'll be looking in more detail at the results with my colleague Rita Chakrabarti.
And I'm here at the touch screen bringing you all the numbers and results that matter and what they mean.
Election night would not be complete without our Knight with the Numbers, Professor Sir John Curtice, who will be ready as ever with his analysis of the results as they come in. And here in the studio, the BBC's Laura Kuenssberg to help us understand what the results mean for the party leaders and their teams. We also have the good company of guests from the political parties here in the studio and at counting centres throughout the UK. We're all standing by for the voters' verdict, so stay with us for Election Night 2022 on the BBC. Yes, good evening from the BBC's election studio here at New Broadcasting House in London. This will be our base overnight and for much of tomorrow indeed, as we keep tabs on the results coming in from counting centres in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Tonight's results, as I said...
There's more to come, a lot more to do. We totally recognise that. But I think, we can be satisfied with the results and happy with the results we've seen so far.
Thanks for being with us, Bridget. Thanks very much indeed. And Laura, thank you for your company as well. We'll see you a bit later on. Thanks very much indeed.
Cheers.
Joe Coburn will be here at 9 on BBC Two and on the news channel. BBC Breakfast follows. But from all of the team here, goodbye.